Hey there, it's Kirby back, and in this final episode for season 2 of Power Breaking, I wanted to talk to you about something that we've all experienced and help you understand ideas, what we might call strategies, to deal with one of the toughest things that comes from power breaking. What is that? Well, stay tuned and you'll find out. So what is this thing that we all deal with? What is this thing that comes with power breaking? Well, it's fear. Fear is a normal human reaction. It's when we believe we actually may be in danger. And it's helped us survive as a species. I mean, being afraid of lions and tigers and bears, learning to get out of the way of a car that's coming towards you. I mean, wow, of course. Fear has an important role in keeping us alive and safe. You've watched in these videos, you've seen with your own eyes, if you've ever been to a black belt test, that people successfully break these boards and break this concrete. So we're left with a problem. And the problem is, on the one hand, you might be scared, maybe anxious, maybe nervous. It's okay. But on the other hand, you know that it's actually possible to break all of this stuff and not be in danger, to realize that you don't have to be afraid if you don't want to. Well, let me give you a couple of ideas about how you can work through this if fear or being nervous is part of what you're facing. The first is this: it's okay. There's nothing wrong with being a little bit nervous, a little bit afraid. I know before my third and before my fourth dam breaks, I was a little nervous. I looked at the stack of concrete. I had seen other people do it before. And even though I believed I could do it, I was still nervous. And here's a little secret, if you will, of what came from that journey for me. Was number one, telling myself that I was nervous, telling myself that I was a little bit scared actually made it easier. It did. And it made it easier because I wasn't lying to myself anymore. It was like, yeah, I'm a little bit nervous. I'm a little bit scared. How do you deal with that? Well, part of it is just doing this, talking about it, running clinics, showing you videos. It is possible, it is okay. And with your physical training, with your work on your technique, and with your mental discipline, really what this episode's about, you're going to be okay. The second thing, though, that I want to bring to you when it comes to being a little bit nervous or being afraid at your power break is really coming to realize a simple truth. The day that you put on your dobok, the day that you got a belt, the day that you said, yes, I want to go for my next level in Taekwondo, you made a promise. And the promise was to you. And that promise was that you were going to do what it takes to get your black belt. Well, if you're going to do what it takes to get a black belt, that means that you're going to show up at the test. And not only that, you're going to do everything asked of you in the test. And what's one of the things we ask you to do? You got a power break. I was working with a young lady at one of our branches over the last month or so. Very, very nervous, very, very anxious. And we talked a lot about this, that she'd made a promise to herself. She'd made a promise that she wanted to successfully get her next level black belt. Well, that's it. Power breaking must be done. And not only must be done successfully. And if you want to do it successfully, do it once if you can, twice if you have to. So what does that look like on your test day? Well, in the days leading up to your test, what it means is, if you're nervous about this, accept it. If you're afraid that you can't do it, Practice telling yourself that you can. And then, by watching these videos, make it familiar. Don't let power breaking be something scary because you're not thinking about it. Don't let it be scary because all you can imagine in your head is that it doesn't go well or that you get hurt. Practice like you have with your patterns, with your one-step sparring, with your self-defense. Practice doing it right. Practice in your head, practice at home, practice at the school, and with enough practice and with enough mental rehearsal, you're going to see yourself being successful so that when your test day comes and you're sitting there waiting for your turn, you'll be excited. You may be a little bit nervous, but most importantly, you will believe that you will be successful. Just like all of your instructors and masters who said it was okay for you to be there, you can finish your promise to yourself and do that last difficult thing to get your next level black belt. Look, it's Kirby here, signing off for season number 2 of Power Breaking and Taekwondo. I am honored that you have watched. I would ask that you subscribe to the channel because believe me, there is lots more coming your way. Take care.